We start the 10 tonight with unbelievable video. A massive explosion rocks a strip mall. Firefighters rushing in to evacuate people caught in the fireball. Tonight, amidst the rubble, the miracle at this mall. Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Bolter.
And I'm Sean Yancey. 8 firefighters and a Washington Gas worker burned when that strip mall blew up. It happened at the Penn Marsh Shopping Center in Forestville. Fox 5 covering every angle for you tonight. Maureen Ume up first with the very latest from the scene. Maureen?
Well, Sean and Brian, fire officials and investigators for the most part have cleared the scene, but the property management is now securing the area and, as you can see, cleaning up from that explosion. I'm being told that the epicenter of this blast was really centered at that vacant business you see right there. Neighbors tell me they had been smelling gas because work was being done there. There is no way at this point, though, to know if that smell of gas led to the explosion here this afternoon. You can see the severity of the damage of that explosion to these businesses. Now take a look at how it all happened. Fire, smoke, glass, and bricks all exploding into the air, rocking the Penn Marsh Shopping Center in Forestville and even houses blocks away.
What I heard was a loud explosion. What I saw was big glass bursting through, flames up in the air.
The explosion came just hours after an urgent call Thursday morning from an employee at the pregnancy center and a Lido Pizza manager, both at the strip mall. They had been smelling a strong odor of gas.
I see the gas was coming out from the underground. Big blowing like gas, like noise. And since it was raining, I see the water was there and it was bubbling.
Firefighters quickly evacuated 6 businesses as a flash fire broke out in the back of the building. And just as they were wrapping up ventilating the area, the blast went off.
They were scared. I mean, I was scared too. It was the first time that we've had this happen with us being on the scene and a building explodes like this. 8
firefighters and 1 Washington Gas employee were injured, some suffering second-degree burns to the hands and face. Thursday night, 3 remain hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. Witnesses say it is a miracle no one was killed.
I'm glad Dad cleared everybody out. You know, that's the main thing.
All right, back here live. Foul play is not suspected in this, and I'm told that many of these businesses are a total loss. Washington Gas continues to investigate. That is the very latest from here in Forestville. Maureen Ume, Fox 5 News.
All right, Maureen, thank you. And Fox 5's Robbie Chavez continues our team coverage now with first-hand accounts of those terrifying moments right after that blast. Robbie?
Sean, it is hard to believe anyone made it out alive. We're at the epicenter of this big blast. Many of the businesses are completely destroyed right around where it went off. Let us take you in close tonight and show you exactly the extent of this damage. Now that blast, it blew out the front of the building, the back of the building, and the roof of the building. And just moments before that blast, everyone was evacuated from this busy shopping center. Many ran, looked back, and saw a fireball.
It was like a bomb.
Those who experienced it said it happened so fast. First, the firefighters arrived, then this small flash at the fresh scent store. Firefighters flew through the air, then silence. Most say it was the smarts of the firefighters who saved many lives. Most were evacuated just moments before the big blast. The scent of gas was an ominous sign of what was coming next, and it did.
When I heard that, I just started running. Even I couldn't even run. It was shaking. I was shaking too. And then I stopped and I looked back. It was a lot of smoke, and I saw a little fire.
Employees at the pregnancy center first smelled the gas and sounded the alert.
We had 2 to 3 employees in the pregnancy center, and one of them called me and said she smelled gas, and she had called the fire department. And so they left, and they started knocking on some of the doors of the tenants to let them know that they needed to evacuate the facility. And while I was on the phone with her, we felt the explosion. I live about 3 blocks away.
At that point, everyone worried for firefighters and anyone else at the busy shopping center.
It was frightening, you know, especially when I heard her say, "Oh my God," it just blew up. So it was that, along with the impact that I felt at home, and I just knew that I needed to get here, hoping that no one was seriously injured.
Indeed, an incredible and frightening experience. Now, let me show you exactly the extent of this blast. I'm going to show you the front of the building again. Now, glass came flying from this building into the parking lot. We're going to pan here and show you some 50 yards up until that light pole where you can see the truck sitting out there. At this hour tonight, they have been sweeping this parking lot, trying to get this parking lot cleaned up, but it's going to be a long night for these folks and very scary for the business owners who now have to try to figure out what to do next, Sean.
All right, Robbie Chavez reporting live tonight in Forestville.